Is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 22 online CFM game. We are now in week 11 of the 2023 season here in the Premier Madden League, and now that we're fresh off our bye week, it's time to take a look at those standings a little bit. Right now, let's talk about the AFC South, where after dropping our previous game before the bye against the Colts, we're 6-3 and second in the division because the Jacksonville Jaguars are off to a red-hot start. They are 8-2. So what that means is that if we drop today's game against the Atlanta Falcons, winning the division is going to be tough at the pace that the Jaguars are at right now, one of the top teams in the AFC. Therefore, if we still want to make the playoffs, a wild card berth may be what we have to pursue. And that's easier said than done. And also, if we lose 2 games in a row, I mean, that's not good for our playoff chances at all. That might mean that we're a team going in the wrong direction. So what we have to do today is kick a team while they're down. The Atlanta Falcons are 3-6. They are the reigning NFC South champions, so they have some pedigree, but they're struggling in 2023, and we need to keep them in the basement as we are underway. The second half push begins for our Houston Texans, and we'll start with the ball first, and we'll be starting deep in our own territory after that run got absolutely bottled up. The return by Lingard as Joe Mixon with the opening carry, a gain of 5. I accidentally put on the away jerseys for our home game at NRG Stadium as we get the first down to Christian Kirk. Thankfully, my opponent noticed me doing that bonehead move as Joe Mixon with a beautiful cut. That's a first down and a gain of nearly 15. But yeah, my opponent put on the Black Falcons home jerseys, so we're all good. And we are great right now. Dragging the toes, it's Anthony Schwartz. Play action, Howell, bootleg, right side. Downfield we go. Oh, that was Kirk. It looked like he had some space to create, but Howell missed it on the run. Next play, good bounce back. Brevin Jordan. We're getting big hitters right now to the 11-yard line. Now Joe Mixon on first down, and this, of course, is where we have to capitalize. This is our arch nemesis, the goal line. Gotta get 7 instead of 3, but right now we need to convert a 3rd down and 3. Looking for Kirk on the bubble. Wow, what a tackle by Nick Herbig. I believe he prevented the first down. He did, and we were going to go no huddle, but the Atlanta Falcons quickly killed that notion by calling a timeout. But we're back on the field. We have the offense. Goal line, Howell to Mixon, and Joe Mixon is a touchdown machine. He finds the end zone once more. Joe Mixon, what a trade that was for us, because in those tough yardage situations, Joe Mixon just has a nose for the end zone, and he proves it once again. That time with a little bit of patience, bouncing off the lineman, finding our gap, and that's a situation where we normally don't go for it, right? We've been kicking a lot of field goals in those situations. Oh man, Zach Evans, the rookie, is jiving right now. He's cutting up the grass, or the artificial turf, I should say, here at NRG Stadium. But yeah, that's a situation we've been very conservative to kick field goals, but I don't know why. I had an instinct where I was like, I want to go for it, and thankfully that instinct worked out. Just trusted our gut. As we actually have a delay of game on the second-year quarterback, Matt Corral did not get that off in time, and they'll get the yardage back and then some too. The man who's been eating up yards, Zach Evans, why not? But it's not a first down, it's 3rd down, out the pistol. Breece Hall checking into the game and checking out. Breece Hall, 31 yards with ease. Oh man, we just practically bent it over for Breece Hall and rolled out the red carpet for the second year back as the PAT by Young Hao Koo up and good. A little bit of curve, but nonetheless, we are tied 7-7. That was a little bit too easy and a lot of rushing, which was our Achilles heel last week against the Indianapolis Colts. We gave up over 200 yards to Jonathan Taylor. If we want to make some noise in this second half of the season, we got to tighten up that run defense as Schwartz trying to make a move, but Anthony Schwartz once again off to a great start as we hit up Quez Watkins. Quez Watkins, our number 3 receiver, he hasn't seen huge action. He hasn't had an over 100-yard game this season, but he's been reliable for us as we drop back the pass here on 3rd down against the 3-man rush. Howell outside for Kirk. Did he get it in bounds? No! They'll call it out of bounds, and a 4th down and 2, and an interesting decision. And once again, we're going to line up to go for this. This is sketchy field goal range for Kaimi Fairbairn, so we're out the shotgun looking to pass. Sam Howell wants it all. Anthony Schwartz got it! That man's got a jetpack strapped to him because he's got blazing speed, and he shows it off once more, beating A.J. Terrell, who is definitely no slouch, one of the best cover corners in the entire league, but hey man, it's hard to cover a go route when Anthony Schwartz is going, and gone. as we now have to start focusing on stopping Zach Evans. If we want to, stop this Atlanta team, clearly we have to stop the run first. As Corral backing way up and whacked by Drake Jackson, who continues to have an all-pro caliber season. Third down, just got it to Preston for the first down. Oh, we were close there, but Nicholson, but a little bit off. So I'll put that one on myself, and we'll play some great defense here on first down. Chandler Jones with the coverage sack, a loss of 5. Second down, Corral backing way up, maybe too far up because he just missed an open Kyle Pitts. Third down and 15, maybe the last play of the first quarter. Watch out! That's Jackson. He dislodges the ball on the ground and picked up by the rookie, Brian Bracey. He's called down at the 10. Oh, that looked like it would have been a scoop and score, but instead we take over here. First down and goal at the 10, the hardest goal to go situation to try to convert. And right now we're not even putting a dent into this Falcons defense. We haven't even moved. We're still at the 10. On third down, it's the rookie Tyler Hudson. He goes backward. Deion Jones not having any of those little shenanigans on the bubble screen, and we end up kicking 3 with Kaimi Fairbairn, which was unfortunate, but hey, man, we got points off a turnover. This would have been really nice if we could have scooped and scored there, because I don't even know how Breesy got called down right there, but hey, man, shout out to Drake Jackson. He is off to a hot start in this one. They might have to start calling for double teams on that right side. Here's Corral, second down. Watch out, Drew Sanders puts the heat on and might have forced the bad pass. Zach Evans was open down low. Instead, it's third down, middle penetration. It's going to be caught by Evans, trying to make a move, but William Jackson, good containment and a punt. And right now, our pass rush has absolutely come alive. This is perhaps the best we've seen them all season. It's definitely one of our best games right now. That was Haskell Garrett that just jumped over someone. I don't know what happened there. Oh my goodness, Houston, we have a problem, and his name is Anthony Schwartz. He's a problem for any defense he faces. Downfield we go. Schwartz's second touchdown of the game. And that's something that I feel like we have to do more often. Something that we haven't done enough in some of these games, where we kind of ignore the fact that Anthony Schwartz has 97 speed. That's why we traded him. We had Chris Olave, a fantastic year 2 receiver. We traded him for the speed of Schwartz. Let's put it to good use. If teams try to disrespect that, we got to make them pay. So far, so good. Corral to the left side with some space to roam. And he nearly got the first down, forced out of bounds by Grugier Hill. It is third down and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, Roquan Smith plugs the gap up. Fourth down. They're going to go for it midway second quarter, down by 17. And they'll line up, and watch out! That's going to go off the back of Breesy. An incomplete turnover on downs, and you know who got the penetration. Drake Jackson. He may not have the sack numbers, but boy is he balling as Christian Kirk joins the party in the end zone. Getting a little jealous of all the touchdowns Anthony Schwartz was getting. Christian Kirk said, hey, I'm a baller too, and we are quickly up 30-0, should be 31-0, roughing the passers, so we'll decline that. It's all right. A little frustration from our opponent. It's all good. We'll just keep it moving, because right now, everything's going well for us, right? After that opening drive, we tightened up. We're just like, all right, we can't let Zach Evans beat us, and once we did that, I don't know. I guess the Falcons didn't have a plan B. That's Roquan Smith. That is plan S for us. Roquan for 6. Man, oh man, it's pouring on here in Houston. Roquan with the user pick. Shout out to Pick Artist for making that one a little easy. Of course, that superstar ability on Roquan Smith. And man, Roquan, when we have him in the lineup, you can see what makes him special, right? We didn't have Roquan for a little bit of that midseason stretch, or for like 4 or 5 games, including that loss to the Raiders. And, oh, man, that's not what we want to see. Drake Jackson hurt. Come on, he's having such a good game. Don't do this to us, man. Our team is actually healthy for once. Please don't take Drake Jackson from me, as the Falcons get the first down and sacked on the next play. The all-out blitz. Grugier Hill getting home, and on second down they go to Zach Evans, and Zach Evans going to be contained right there, and there's going to be no huddle by the Falcons. Third down. They'll keep us in this defense with 3:30 left in the quarter, down low. Zach Evans, yeah, I mean, hey, we already said it. That's the way they beat us. So I believe I forgot to show it in the video, but Drake Jackson, I believe, had a bruised sternum, so he might be out for the rest of the game. So rest of the game and nothing more. So thankfully it's nothing big on Drake Jackson. And given the way this game is going, we're not going to need Drake Jackson, but man, it would have been fun to have our top pass rusher against a team that needs to pass the ball to come back. And man, that's a great option to go to. Kyle Pitts with a superhuman play. Back to Zach Evans. The Falcons go one timeout, but they're not worried about time right now. In fact, they're trying to chew a little bit of that clock as Evans gets the ball. 3rd and 2. Got to keep the ball out of number 6's hands. Let someone else beat us. Calvin Ridley, not a bad option. Ridley, I believe, was held without a catch until that play as our Texans actually call a timeout. A bit on the aggressive side to see if we could get a possession before the end of the first half. Evans in the backfield, and they will run to the right side. Evans breaks off the first hit, but Drew Sanders cleaning up the mess, or else that might have been a touchdown. Second timeout by our Texans, and in a run formation, they'll give it to Evans once again. The rookie Breesy inside. Our rookies helping our run defense. That's why we drafted them. They're making impact plays on 3rd down. Will they stick on the ground? No. Dropping back to pass. It's Corral. Clean pocket. And that's going to be intercepted. Caden Stearns checking into the game. And away from Corral. Stearns on the move. No one's going to catch him. He's done it again. Coast to coast. Who loves Caden Stearns the most? Houston does. NRG Stadium on their feet. Round of applause for this first half performance by our Texans. We have absolutely blitzed the Falcons out of the building. 38 points, our second defensive touchdown on the last 2 Falcons drives. Our offense might not see the ball again for the rest of the first half. In fact, our starting offense might not really do anything for the rest of this game the way it's going right now. Atlanta calls the timeout right there, so they're out of timeouts. Got to use the sidelines here, and Evans cuts it in. That's fine by us. He'll get the first down, but that clock's going to churn, and they don't even try to spike the ball. They try to completely change the formation. Never stood a chance of making that happen. That's the end of the first half. That was definitely our best played first half of this season, and we keep in mind the Atlanta Falcons entered this game with a 3-6 record. They're not world beaters by any means, but this is a feel-good game. Sometimes you want to blow out somebody just to know what it feels like, man. Oh, look at Jermaine Johnson playing coverage on Kyle Pitts. I don't know how he did it, but he did. The outside linebacker, the pass rusher, doing his thing. That might not be a first down. Roquan and Chandler Jones combining. They will give the first down to Zach Evans, who's back with the ball, going nowhere. Breesy inside, man. Oh, as the game goes on, Breesy gets better. Unfortunately, we at some point lost Haskell Garrett. We didn't even get a notification for it, but just randomly showing up. Haskell Garrett, broken ribs. That is the 3rd injury Haskell Garrett has suffered this season, if we include the preseason injury that he had as Zach Evans down low. So, I mean, I don't know what to do with Haskell Garrett, but it's a good thing that we have depth, as the Falcons are going to punt the ball down by 38 here, and it's going to be a wobbly punt. That's not the best for sure. That's a net gain of 30 yards? I don't know. Not a lot. As Lorenzo Lingard, he's moving in zone mode right now, but yeah, I actually forgot what I was saying right there. But, oh yeah, we have good depth on our D-line, right? We signed Chandler Jones. We have Ross Blacklock still on our team. Blacklock played more than he should have on that Season 1 team. He's actually a solid backup to have in case of injury. Not starter quality, but backup as Schwartz. Oh, man! His feet might be one size too big because he had a first down if he could have done the footwork cleanly. Tightrope in that sideline is, I mean, why not? Zach Evans returning a kick. He does it all for this team. He runs it on first down by 38 points. He's had a pretty productive game, but no one else has really stepped up, partially because they haven't really tried to get anybody. Look at Breesy inside. He's an absolute menace right now. They cannot run in his territory. 3rd down, Atlanta out the split backfield, dropping back, wanting Evans. It was never there. Tremont Smith and Jason Verrett bracketing the play. And another punt by the Atlanta Falcons. And at this point in the game, we're going to officially pull all of our offensive starters. It's a 38-point game. You got the blowout rules in the CFM and all as we go downfield for Davis Allen. It's backup time, but doesn't mean we have to run every play. But it does mean we can get our old friend, the Alligator, to check into the ball game. Taysom Hill. He's not a starter. He can run a little bit. Why not? The QB wrap. Chew clock on, and we should be on our way to a 7-3 record. So what does this mean for our Houston Texans? all it really means is we won a game, right? We can't be like, all right, we look good now, because honestly, I'm not counting my chickens until they hatch, as that was an open pass for Jalen Red. Could have easily been 6 right there. Should have been a first down, but Davis Mills, I mean, there's a reason why we have him quarterback. I mean, we still kept Davis Mills as a backup. Not really many better options out there, so might as well rock with Davis Mills, you know, for old time's sake. But yeah, he's still Davis Mills. But down goes Evans! Caden Stearns with the knockout blow! Ball back to Houston! My goodness! Can't even make a point without Caden Stearns disrupting the offensive game plan and disrupting the noggin of Zach Evans! That was a kill shot! And Caden Stearns, this is not Madden 20 Caden Stearns. He doesn't have Enforcer. The man has like 73 hit power. But it doesn't matter. He's throwing it back for all time's sake. And, you know, Game 5 of the season against the Carolina Panthers, Caden Stearns, he had a couple of big plays. And here, he's showing that, man, he's a good situational player for us. I really like Brian Poole as our safety when we come out in nickel and dime packages when we put Monte Nicholson at sub-linebacker. But, I mean, Caden Stearns, at least in dime packages, we definitely can find him playing time. And if not, maybe, you know, split some of that safety role with Brian Poole, depending on the way games are going. As I still got to run the ball with Zach Evans to meet your 50 touches for Zach Evans quota, I suppose. Third down, yeah, give it to Evans. And we're not playing that game, but it doesn't really matter what we do because tackle is broken. But, yeah, I'm not counting my chickens until they hatch, right? Or my eggs, I don't know. As we get the interception here with Jason Verrett. That was an overthrow intended for Kyle Pitts. Like, I don't know if we're good enough to make the playoffs. If we do, honestly, it's just, like, cool, right? Like, I'm not expecting it. I'm not expecting anything crazy. I set our preseason goal to 7 wins, all right? Because I just, all right, we make the playoffs. It's cool, man. Like, I'm still in that state where I'm only playing Madden when I play these CFM games. I just kind of show up and ball. And Jalen Red balling right now. He got way far away from A.J. Terrell. It might have had 6 on its name right there, but I gave myself up in an act of kindness, where I just like, you know what, man, there's no need to run up the score when I could just get myself down, try to chew more clock. I feel like chewing clock is more of the goal here than to score another touchdown. Would have been really nice to do with Jalen Red because he's a friend from last season, but it's all good. Third down, and Davis Allen is going to get the first down here, and that's going to put this game away for good. We got our accomplishment of chewing clock. That's all done. Obviously, Atlanta's not going to call timeouts down 44? A lot of points, all right? It would be pretty dumb for them to call timeouts. But that's going to do it for the game, man. We get a win against the Atlanta Falcons. We go to a 7-3 record, and we're just going to, you know, continue vibing right now. It's good when we're winning right now. Like, you know, I just enjoy seeing our team play well more than anything else, right? We're winning these games, that's cool, but, I mean, seeing the development of guys like Breesy, Sanders, Drake Jackson on that defense, Haskell Garrett before he got hurt, like, our pass rush was killer, man. These are all guys we developed. Howell, Kirk, Schwartz, all our young Brevin Jordan, all our young pieces balling out, man. That's what's fun for me. I mean, that's what CFMs are all about, and then we could win some games as well. I mean, damn, that would be nice too, and we're doing a good job of that this season. But we got a big stretch of games coming up. Our next 2 games are against AFC South opponents, and those could be season-defining games as far as our chances of making playoffs, so we'll keep an eye on that. But for now, we keep up with the Jaguars in the divisional standings. So that'll wrap it up for this one. Leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. GG's to the Atlanta Falcons. Subscribe for more Madden 22 gameplays if you guys are about this action. And I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.